Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding none other than Stellar Lumens. Stellar is making some massive moves around the crypto space, and as of recording this update, we are seeing a breakout happening, which is very exciting. So let's waste no more time and get right into it. If we're looking at the entire market right now, especially the top 100 coins, a lot of coins are in red right now, but we're seeing once again Stellar outperforming the entire market, and goes back to what I've said in my previous update that things are really heating up for Stellar because of the fact that there is an announcement coming out in 2 days. And a lot of people are excited. So leading up to that announcement, of course, I think Stellar will break out. So let's take a look at Stellar a little closer and see what is happening. So if you can see, the price is currently sitting at 13.4 cents. It's up 1.8% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 1.7% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, $3.7 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 131.2 million. So not bad at all. And it's currently sitting at the top 20th market rank. So what is next with the price? That is probably what you guys are wondering right now. And speaking about the price, yes, we are breaking out as we speak. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So let's take a look at it on the hourly time frame. The reason as to why I've said that we're breaking out is because, of course, the August 20th high, which was that 13.28 cents mark, pretty much stopped out at that point. But this time around, we have broken out of that level of resistance, and right now we're retesting that support line from that August 5th. You can see this wick that occurred, which was a support. We're literally stopped out at that zone. If this is able to break out, be prepared for us to go into that 14 to 15 cents range in that next few hours to come, or possibly in the next day or so, as long as Bitcoin does not see a little bit of a retracement within its price. Because speaking about Bitcoin, yes, we are seeing XLM really gear things up, because look at it on the daily time frame. This chart looks beautiful. Main target I'm still looking at is that 14.5 cents mark, and it's looking more likely than ever that we are going to be going to that spot. And if you picked up some Stellar just at the beginning of this month, guys, you are up a staggering 20%, which is really nice for a project that is a large market cap coin. Because remember, in the top 20, if you guys are not familiar, a project that's in the top 20 is considered large cap. It's not considered a mid cap coin. And Stellar is making moves right now, and a lot of people are excited. The amount of people that are talking about Stellar right now on Twitter is insane. A lot of speculation. People still think that Stellar is going to be partnering with Apple, which again will be revolutionary for XLM itself. Not only because it's partnering with Apple. Apple is one of the biggest organizations around the world, one of the biggest companies, and Apple hasn't really partnered with anything blockchain related as of now. And again, this is a big take, a huge speculation, but if that were to happen, it would be revolutionary to say the least. If we're looking at BTC on the other hand, it's almost one more week, and this will mark a month of consolidation around this support line. And to be quite frank with you guys, Bitcoin is not looking good at all right now. Bitcoin is not looking good at all. And obviously there's rumors going on that Grayscale ETF is going to be approved, and that's the only reason as to why this bull run is going to take place. Only way Bitcoin can hit new highs, a six-figure Bitcoin, is if this Grayscale ETF were to be approved. And BlackRock, let me tell you something. The crypto space, the community has been brainwashed. And why I'm saying that we've been brainwashed is because, Bitcoin, historically speaking, it's after the Bitcoin halving usually always tends to go up. But yes, ROI does decrease over time. So, basically what I'm trying to say is, if Bitcoin from the previous cycle, like the 2018 bear market, and then last cycle, if it were to be 3 to 4x to a new all-time high, next bull cycle it would be 2 to 3x. But obviously this ETF thing will change everything because it's huge. It gives access to everyone to be able to obtain Bitcoin in their portfolios, and obviously you know, a lot of people do want that. The demand is there. So ETF being approved will be insane. You know, I think we will see the biggest bull market ever. And I think this could be one of the last times we would see that massive bull cycle, because then it gives controls to these banks and these hedge funds, you know, to really control BTC in a way. But, you know, one thing that we need to keep in mind is that we're being brainwashed. And honestly, this can affect the entire market as far as, you know, bull run goes, because now everyone's talking about ETF this, ETF that. Imagine the bull run comes in, and at the end of the day, these banks and institutions, they want to get Bitcoin at the cheapest price possible. So what if it's all planned that next year they come out and say, you know what, it's not approved? What do you think is going to happen to the market? Right before the Bitcoin happening, we can even see a dump in Bitcoin's price if that news were to come out. What do you think is going to happen to the altcoins? Obviously, they're going to dip. So these are the reasons that, you know, it's kind of frustrating to say the least. But you know, as far as good projects go, the ones that are making some massive moves around the crypto space, people are accumulating. Smart money is accumulating, and you can see this for yourself. Stellar Lumens is one of the very few coins in the markets right now, especially on the weekly time frame. You can see up 13%. People are accumulating, and people are getting excited. But with that said, be careful, guys. Especially the people that bought last month, August, you know, 17th. If you picked it up at this wick, you know, some buy orders placed in around here, and you got lucky and you bought it at that 10.5 cents mark, because guess what, you're almost up 30%. And you could be up more as we go further up and, you know, possibly test that 15 cents mark, which is looking more likely than ever, unless Bitcoin sees a shakeout as we start this new coming week ahead of us. If that happens, obviously things might get invalidated a bit. But do lock those profits in, guys. You know, people don't tend to understand that, you know, there will be a lot of longs that will be closing their positions a day before the announcement or a few hours before the announcement. So if you are sitting at some profits, get those profits and lock them in. But, you know, if this announcement were to be insanely big, I think we are possibly about to break out of this level of resistance quite soon. Because if I bring out the measuring tool for you guys, in order for us to break out of that level of resistance, a 23% move, and it's looking more likely than ever, because Bitcoin is not seeing volatility within its price, but, you know, we are seeing weakness in Bitcoin without a doubt, because of course too much uncertainty within the market, and also dominance is starting to pick up a little bit slowly. So if dominance picks up to 50%, this can impact altcoins quite substantially. So very interesting week ahead of us. Let's see what happens. But as far as Stellar goes, I'm really liking what I'm seeing, and I think we could be seeing a 14 to 15 cent Stellar very soon. So let me know down below what you guys think. Are you guys accumulating Stellar? Where could you see the price of Stellar going at the end of the year? Yeah, so at the end of the year, where could you see the price of Stellar trading at? Do you think we will see Stellar retesting its yearly highs at 20 cents or no? Let me know in the comment section. And what are your thoughts on Stellar really, you know, competing with XRP in this next bull cycle? I want to know from you guys in the comment section. So that is it for today's update. Thank you so much for all your support. You guys have been killing it with the support, sharing the video, so continue doing that. If you have not subscribed, do that also, and do follow me on Twitter, link in the description box below. And with that said, I will see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.